Hi, Calaveras County. Morgan Gotche here, and I have the pleasure of introducing you to Ron Dwelley. And Ron has become a fast friend of mine. We are officially friends over Zoom now, and so we got to share some neat things. But that's not the reason we're coming to you today. The reason we're coming to you today is on behalf of Census 2020. And if you haven't gotten tired of hearing about Census 2020 yet, get prepared because we're going to keep jamming it down your throats. until we have a successful response rate. So Ron, I'd love for you to introduce yourself and tell us what you do with Census 2020.
Okay, I am Ron Dwelley, obviously. I am a recruiting assistant for Census 2020. There are two of us here in Calaveras County. And basically what we do is we go around to events, we go to grocery stores, everywhere we can find anybody that might want to work for the census. We try to talk them into working for the census there. So the main thing that we do is find census takers at this point.
Which, from what we've chatted about and what I've heard from other people that work with the census, that's a tough gig right now. We've had not only a tough gig of trying to find them, but then you got to have COVID-19 thrown into your lap. So what are we facing here in Calaveras County with your recruiting?
We're still behind in our recruiting numbers. Here, yes, we got the COVID-19 thing thrown in our lap, which we spent 3 months in hibernation from. But we're trying to come out now and start things moving. Everybody is issued PPE. You get masks, you get hand sanitizers, and you get trained in how to approach people, how to maintain social distancing, all of the COVID-19 protocols. Here, the fun part about the job is that you will talk to people throughout the county, primarily in your living area. Here, although Calaveras County is kind of unique, you know, we might say we live in Vallecito or Valley Springs or San Andreas, but we go to Arnold, or we go to Copperopolis, or we go to Mokelumne Hill. So, you know, the job will be somewhere within Calaveras County. I guess that's the way to put it. Pays $18 an hour, which isn't bad. Something to remember is $18 an hour. They also pay car expenses at 57 cents a mile. You are paid from the time you leave your house until the time you walk back into the house. It's considered a part-time job. I don't know of any census takers that are working more than 30 hours a week at this point. I suspect that if the push came to shove, that there will be census takers that probably get up into close to 40, but 99% of the time it's 30 or less hours a week.
So let me ask you about that, because there's probably some folks out here that have part-time jobs maybe already. Is it a possibility that they can work a part-time job and work part-time with the census?
Yes, it is. The hours are very flexible. And in many cases, they will be done in the evenings. Basically, what the census takers will do is everybody at this point has got a census form either in the mail or attached to their door. The census takers will go around to the ones who have not responded yet. Did I lose you?
Nope.
You've frozen up here. There, you're back, Morgan.
We're here.
Okay. I don't know how much of that you got, but the census takers will go around to anybody who has not yet responded to the census, and either fill out the form for them at their house, the questionnaire, or to get them to fill out the form, or do it online. That's the nice part about this census is it no longer has to be something you fill out. It's everything. It can also be done online.
That's awesome.
The jobs are basically, the way you get a job is you go to 2020 census/jobs, and there's an application right there. You fill out that application. They're back to you within 7 to 10 days with a yes or a no. After that, you have to be fingerprinted. Then you get trained. They train you on exactly what to do. You're paid for the training. as well as getting to the training. Again, it goes from door to door. So when you leave your house, you start being paid. When you get home, that's when you end up being paid. That's the end of your payday.
Great.
So there, financially, it's kind of a fun job. As the nice part is it's flexible hours, and then you get paid fairly well for it.
Well, so for those of you that are watching, and if you know someone that is maybe looking to make some more income on the side, or if you're finding someone that needs some short-term work right now, maybe their previous job is down right now, they've been laid off, this might be a really good solution for them. So just as Ron said, what is it, census2020.com/jobs?
2020 census backslash, wait a minute, I'm going to look at this and get it right.
We're
2020
going to put it in
census
the link below.
Okay, 2020 census.gov /jobs.
Perfect.
Here it's a very easy process, and a lot of fun people are working for the census.
Obviously, you get to work with Ron, who is amazing and has a great history of Calaveras County here. So I already have had an education with our conversation today. So Ron, thank you so much for sharing this with us. And if you're watching this, and again, you know someone who might be interested in this, please share the video with them and have them get in touch and to fill out the application. We need census takers. It's really important, and we want to have a successful count. What were you saying, that we had the dubious honor of what for the 2010 census?
Calaveras County has the dubious honor of being one of the 2 lowest response counties in the state of California for the 2010 census. We have to change that.
All right. You heard it. So we've got to be at least in 3rd or 4th place this year. So let's help and support Census 2020. We've kept posting about all the reasons why it's great for residents to complete this and how it impacts them over the next 10 years. But here's another way that you might be able to get involved with Census 2020. Ron, thank you so much for joining us. And remember, fill out your census. Take care, everyone.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks, Ron. Bye-bye.
Bye.